Hello, I'm Brooks Raiford, President and CEO of the North Carolina Technology Association, or NC Tech. At the end of March, we polled several hundred leaders in North Carolina's tech sector to get their insights and predictions on business effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Strong interest in the results of that poll caused us to schedule a bi-monthly repeat of the poll to gauge sentiments over the next few months. The poll will be conducted again in April, May, and June, and we'll report those findings immediately thereafter. The mid-April poll has just been released, and the results in large measure track with the results of the initial poll conducted at the end of March, with just a few shifts. More than 80% of respondents said that nearly all of their organization's employees are working from home. That is up slightly from the 75% figure when the poll was taken initially at the end of March. And there is nearly an even split among respondents who predict that working from home will become more common in the long run, and those who believe that it will return to pre-COVID-19 levels. The tech sector appears to be faring better than many other parts of the economy. Fully 60% of those polled reported that demand for their business has increased or remained neutral, with 40% indicating a reduction in business. There was no change on this question from the March poll results. Over 44% of tech leaders say that their organizations are continuing to hire, and 46% indicate that they have frozen hiring. That's up 5 points from the last poll. Almost 10% reported that their organizations are exploring or implementing layoffs, furloughs, or compensation reductions. That's up 3 points from the last poll. These tech leaders remain fairly optimistic on when business and social activity might start to return to pre-shutdown levels. When asked about what month they predict in-person meetings and events will resume, almost half of the respondents said June, another chunk said July, and only about 3% predicted later than September. These responses mirror the results of the last poll. However, predictions on when the economy would see a rebound in a measurable way have shifted slightly since the last poll. 31% anticipate improvement showing up in June or July, with 32% predicting August or September. That's down several points from the last poll. And 32% say later than September, and that's up 5 points from the last poll. The most pronounced shift in this poll compared to the last one is that 77% of respondents predict what is known as a U-shaped recovery. And that is one where we gradually bottom out and then are level for a bit and then recover. That's up from 66% in the last poll. Only 23% predict a V-shaped recovery, which is a quick pivot to accelerated growth. And that's down about 11 points from the last poll. When asked for comments on what has been the most difficult or challenging aspect of the past few weeks, some of the themes were similar to responses in the initial poll. Lack of in-person interaction, unclear, inaccurate, or conflicting information from government officials, delayed or lost revenue, keeping employees' morale and productivity high, and managing the work from home environment, like kids and technology, distractions, long hours. Additional themes emerging in the latest poll include video meeting burnout, inability to forecast sales and revenue, having to lay off or furlough employees, and knowing how to prepare now for ensuring organizations are well positioned when the recovery begins. Dennis Stearns of the Stearns Financial Group, which is sponsor of this poll series, noted that these latest poll trends mirror his firm's whack-a-mole scenario, which does suggest a U-shaped recovery with an uneven COVID-19 endgame and an uneven economic rebound. Their research leads them to believe that some businesses, even some technology businesses, will struggle to regain their footing even into 2021. For more information about these poll results or about the North Carolina Technology Association, we invite you to visit our home online, nctech.org. Thank you.